Okay, Tulio, first of all, thank you very much for coming. And I would like that homeostasis, that you know what is homeostasis. Homeostasis is the auto-regulation of the body in order to help himself, in order to nourish himself uh, with inner organs, metabolic system, and endocrinal system. Those levels are in biological terms, but as you know, all our physical body is connected to the energetical body. What does this mean? That if my inner gonads or splintic islands of my body are a little bit bad, or for example, my liver is a little bit bad, or my intestines are really bad, there's a conjunction of issues of that related to the second and third chakra. If I have problems with the heart, is I can have arrhythmias. Maybe I can have a problem with my heart that it doesn't have blood flux good. Then what it happens is that the chakra system of Anahata is not working properly. If I have a headache, sometimes it's because I'm overthinking. I'm giving too much blood to my head. When I have a headache, is sometimes either because the blood flux is not working, either because I'm overloading my neurons and the flux of thoughts between the right hemisphere and the low hemisphere. I'm telling you all these examples because when we are talking about homeostasis, is that we do not think that we can help our body in order to be good, to be completely in a healing position. Um, just a moment, let me clean up myself. Okay, perfect. Now, the most important thing, welcome, Carmen.
Gracias.
Okay, it's okay that I speak in English.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
It's no problem. Yeah.
Carmen, Tulio, Carmen. I was telling Tulio that because of I changed the lesson at 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, nobody came to my lesson in English. Then only Tulio and you. But it's okay to work in a petit comité because we're going to do some exercises and I hope that it can be good for you. Okay. Now, coming back to the homeostasis, we have different stages of the homeostasis. One is the one that allowed us just to help the organs and the brain reacts when something bad is happening to the body. Then what the brain is doing is that is giving orders to the organs to compensate. That's the first part of homeostasis. If it's a new thing that the body doesn't have history into the body, the brain allows to do performance of it. He doesn't know what to do, but he started to do several things. Now, this is very important in this precise moment that we are living because what we have, Tulio and Carmen, is that we are in a time that all our nervous system, all our emotional system, and our physiological system is completely on primitive state. What does mean? Is that all that what I felt and I was prepared to do, I'm not prepared to do. My body and my brain doesn't know what to do. To be secluded in a space and not moving, to be confronting issues of being frightened outside because we cannot control the virus and all these things that are happening right now. All these things are programming in our body in order that we are feeling in a complete primitive mood. Then that means that not only I'm going to resent that, But the most important thing is that the first basic things of us are moved. And when I'm saying this, maybe you have figured out right now that most of the times we are insecure. Insecure of our decisions, insecure what we want, insecure of the stability of myself, because that primitive is bringing that on it. I don't know what to do, what I'm going to be doing with my life. There's no future. There's nothing to be relying on. Then all the primitive self is coming inside of my body. Then all the things that are regarding psycho-emotional to that are there. But the main problem that we are having is that, for example, we are overeating. Eat, because we don't have activity, one first thing, but also is because we wanted something to nourish us. Even though we are with people in the same space, even though we are with our families or we are alone, we need, as soon as possible, a way to nourish us. And in modern times, the only time or some of the things that nourish us is food or sex. We cannot have sex. Then we go to the food. And what is happening with this? Overeating us also on top of my nervous system. And the nervous system, because we are frightened and we are contracted, our digestion system is completely kaput. And then the way you are going to the toilet is changing. But now, because eating and way to go to the toilet, my circadian rhythm is affecting. What is my circadian rhythm? Is that when I woke up, it can be very early or can be very late. I'm in fatigue. I wanted to do things, but I cannot do it. I'm lazy. Or I'm hyperactive. I don't know what to do. And then the whole structure of our rhythm, the natural rhythm of human being is affected. Then instead of going to bed at 11 o'clock, you go 1, 2 o'clock in the morning because you are overexcited. And that overexcitation, because you are seeing the TV, you are seeing your iPhone, you are having a lot of inputs in your senses, it affects this whole circadian system. And now you are going to ask me, Tulio, Carmen, and this, what this has to be related to Tantra? No, but that's the most nicest thing that I have discovered myself. 2 months ago, I was sick of the COVID. And being sick of the COVID allowed me to realize that everything is interrelated very, very deep. Even though I was a perfect yoga teacher, supposedly, and a lot of breath work, it didn't help. I got the virus. I was in good health. I was very good eating, but I got the virus. Then my whole system got kaput. And then once I was supported in a holistic way by the food and by the nourishment of one friend of mine, then I find it out that all the exercise that Tantra that I have developed before, it could help me in order to rise up first my energy, rise up the frequency of my body, then start to balance my body. And these things allow the homoestasis of my body to get faster. It was not like, imagine that I started to get good in order to make exercise in 1 week and a half after the treatment of my friend, Anna Sofia, that she's a doctor. After that, I started to do yoga. I say, I have to move. I have to start to gain force. But I was not thinking about Tantra. I was thinking about doing movement and doing gain thing. Then afterwards, I started to apply pranayams, and then I started to do Tantra yoga, the session that we just did. The session that I did, it was this program to 50 minutes, more or less. If I had not been talking, 50 minutes on the round, and those asanas I designed first to activate my whole chakra system. Second thing, to rise up my the frequency of my body. Third, in order to work with my whole endocrine system from down upwards, and then restitute the way I was digesting, restitute the way I was breathing, and restitute the way I was thinking. Then, in the term of 1 week of practicing all these things on Tantra, all my metabolic system or my immune system changed. Then what we are going to be doing today is some kind of practices in order that we can start to work to rise up the higher frequency of the body, start to transmute things, helping inner organs to move things, and then a little bit of healing. Mm-hmm. Are you prepared?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, Carmen, do you have a camera?
I don't know. And you know that I might some how do I find the camera? Maybe no,
Okay, if you want, we can put ourselves in loto position. And what I'm going to be doing is just in order to realize and put the intention that everything around me is prana, is energy. Okay.
And ahora?
Ahora,
Can you see me?
yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Sí.
Mom, it's my hair.
Hola.
All right. Hello.
Okay, everything that I connect is prana. What I'm going to be seeing in my room is prana. Every frequency that I'm seeing, every color that I'm seeing is prana. Every color has a frequency, and that frequency is going to imbue myself. Now choose one object into the room, an object that attracts you by the color or by the meaning that you want. You don't have to put the camera to the object, just look to the object. In this case, I'm going to go to my third chakra, down there. I'm going to be looking to that symbol.
Okay. I like the Om. It's okay?
Okay. If you want to look there to the Om, it's okay.
Yes.
If you want an Om, if you have an Om in your home, it's okay. Okay, ready?
Yes.
With your perineum, your tongue into the palate. Look to the symbol or look to the figure. Very gentle the breathing, in through nose, out of mouth. Very gentle, I'm going to start to activate my lower chakras. My lower chakras is going to bring a high frequency to my body. Very gentle, pulse your perineum and your lower stomach. Pulse it when you inhale, relax it when you exhale. Doing this, I'm connected to my nervous system. Whatever I have choose is bringing me energy and is bringing a lot of frequency. I'm squeezing and relaxing my perineum because I wanted to stimulate my nervous system from the base upwards. Most of the times it takes around like 40 times to do a squeezing and relaxing to go all the way up to the vertebral column. In order to help this movement into my body, I'm going to do another mudra. Keep looking to the figure. I'm going to place the tongue into the palate, and I'm going to caress the palate with my tongue. And now I'm going to rise up the frequency and stimulating my upper chakras just with the tongue. Both of them I'm caressing and the down I'm squeezing. My shoulders are relaxed. I'm bringing the two levels of the humanity and human being, connecting upper chakras and down chakras. Caressing the palate with my tongue allowed to stimulate both hemispheres of my brain, creating biopeptides of happiness. I'm going to be asking you something really weird now, to smile. Keep that smile and feel the smile. Think that you are smiling to yourself, not because you want to laugh about yourself, because you are happy within yourself. Keep inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Keep squeezing your perineum and your lower stomach, very gentle, like it was a heartbeat. Now feel the connection to genitalia. Feel how your genitals are moving back and forth. Think about the sensation and the feeling, that what does it bring to your body. Now start to feel sensations in your physical body that are not related of the movement or the place on the tongue, and neither the smile. Now keep both actions, also the breath work. Now very gentle, open your chest and connect with the heart. Very gentle, you are going to inhale through the nose and exhale with a little I'm going to stop stimulating my palate. In. You remember where you are in love? Exhale like that. In. In. Imagine that you are inhaling through your heart. In. Inhale deep. Keep squeezing perineum. In. Keep looking to your figure, symbol. In. I'm starting to open my whole body. In. Starting to move your chin. I start to move my throat. In. Start to look to your ceiling and come back to the figure. In. Deeper. In. Inhale and hold. Hold, tense your body, keep looking to the ceiling, tense, come back, look to your figure, tense, squeeze perineum, exhale through mouth. Mouth of mouth, keep looking to the feel the sensation and awareness of focus your attention and bringing energy to your body, from the physical body to the energetical body. Now I look to the camera. How are you, Tulio, Carmen?
Wow. Magnificent.
Brilliant. Very strong energy. Very good.
That's beautiful. Wow.
I cannot hear you, Carmen.
No. Now?
Yeah, no.
Beautiful. I'm vibrating like a wow. This is magnificent. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. What we did is physically, homeostatic, what I did is bringing, what we were doing is stimulating the pelvic floor, we were stimulating the whole spine. When I was stimulating the spine, it's around 30-40% of communication to the third, either to the ribcage area. Then because we are not in movement and we are not doing deep, because it's small exercises, it goes in 34% the stimulation of the nervous system down here. But I'm not only stimulating the nervous system, I'm stimulating the inner organs. When I'm squeezing the stomach inside, my liver, my bladder, my intestines are being working. Then what I'm doing is creating inner fire. But also what I'm doing, connecting to my inner organs there, I'm allowed it to the detox system of my body started to work. Digestion system, urinal system, reproductory system, but also I'm working with the issues of second and third chakra. What are the issues of second and third chakra? Insecurity in my intimate relationships, not being empowered of myself, not being co-creating, not being in assurance, not being in assertiveness, and completely attached to one feeling, completely attached to one person, just keep the addiction of one emotion and one sensation. Patterns that they repeat, second and third chakra. Addiction to pleasures that are just feeding biopeptides. Just with that movement, with that nisara. Now, when I was doing the training on the palate, I was stimulated 250,000 terminals in the tongue. Stimulating the 250 times of the tongue is also connecting to the vertebral column, to this part, from here to here, just by using the tongue. All the nerves of the tongue connect energetically to the whole upper part of my nervous system. That means emotions, that means communication, but also that means thinking, just by the tongue. The tongue is a muscle, an organ that communicates all the Sushumna channel, physically, energetically. Then what I'm creating is energy that I don't have. And then I told you to smile. Smile is not because you were going to be smiling, it's fake, because you are not smiling, but I told you to smile about to be happy. Just because of doing that, we are around moving 80 muscles in the face that has a memory. That memory is linked to biopeptides of oxytocin and endorphin that creates happiness, and oxytocin. Then just with this movement of the muscles, 80 memories that are linked to an emotional state are triggering, just by the subconscious. It says, okay, the brain, this person is smiling. I don't know what is he's smiling, but he's smiling. Then biopeptides start to produce, click, 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 and the brain starts to be in a happy mood. Being in a happy mood, cortex, neurocortex, left side, and the right side is saying, why he's happy? The logical, why he's happy? But he's not happy in reality. There's no happy thoughts. Okay, but let's leave it like that. Okay, the emotional side is jerking off. Let him jerking off. Let's smile with him. Then the logical aspect says, okay, let's balance him. Let's give illogical thoughts to this. Then, but it's still Ruth. It's still logical, but it's still emotional. Then what I'm bringing to my brain is a balance that sometimes I need to see the illogical to the logical. Once there, I was bringing in through nose, out of nose. And what is this? I'm stimulating around 80% of all the oxygen that comes to my brain. And then I told you, focus on the heart. Breathe in, breathe out. And I'm telling you to give a sound. And that sound was creating an impulse into the brain. And I didn't tell you how to breathe. I just say breathe in like with an A. It's linked to the pleasure. And I'm going to be asking you something intimate, but when you orgasm, when you have a very peak orgasm, all the sounds that are related to the orgasm are related to the A. You went, ah, ah, ah. Not like that, but just started. And the vertebral column started to move. And I didn't tell you how to move. And the vertebral column started to move. And what movement was related to that? I didn't tell you how to move. You were doing sex. Then everything came together, higher frequency there. When you are doing sex, you are rising up the frequency in hertz around 1,200 times faster. Then once you are in the sex mood, I told you, inhale, go, tense your body, tense, tense. I was faking an orgasm in you. You were having an energetical orgasm. And with that energetical orgasm, all was not tense. There was no tension. Then everything was released. And then in just one pure meditation, I activate the whole system that comes out of happiness and comes out of sex. And of course, I was using the tongue. You know what you do when you are doing sex. I think the tongue is moving, no? No?
Oh, yes.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, then what we're going to be doing today, besides this meditation, let me see how we're on time. Yeah. We are going to do everything that we do into the body. I'm going to stop the music because I think there's music there. Sorry. What we're going to be doing also today is that everything is related to your breathing. And well, Tulio knows already that I like to breathe a lot. And everything that I do is regarding breath work. But this time we are going to generate, I have a course online that is about pranayams. And pranayams is not only the use of the breath, it's also the use of the senses. Okay, and most of the times when we think about pranayams, we think only about the nose. Or about the mouth, inhaling through nose, exhaling through mouth, control the breathing, expand the breathing, do kumbhaka, sunyaka. But today we are going to see two different kinds of pranayams. Okay, whatever we see, whatever we hear, whatever I taste is prana, it's energy. Then, but human beings, we are not connected to the awareness that whatever I saw has a frequency, whatever I have heard had a frequency, and whatever I'm smelling and breathing is energy. What we're going to be doing right now is a whole pranayama that is related to the eyes. The eyes give us 80% of the whole information that we gather as human beings. And the eyes are very well connected to the subconscious. And when it's connected to the subconscious, we can allow to help us and restore vitality into our body. The nervous system of the eyes are connecting directly to the brain. And the nervous system of the eyes are connected to the ear, and the nervous system of the eyes are connected to the tongue and are connected to the vertebral column. But we do not explore those ramifications of our body. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to clock my right side of the eye. And then I'm going just to keep looking to the left. My vertebral column is straight. I'm going to look to the middle and then upwards. Come back to the middle and then come downwards. Come back to the middle, go to the left. Come back to the middle, go to the right. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. Up, inhale through mouth. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale down. Exhale right. Exhale up. Inhale right. Exhale left. Stay in the middle. Follow my breathing in and out of the mouth. Inhale and hold. Close your eyes. With the eyes closed, look to the upper head. Tense your eyes. Come back, open your eyes, exhale through mouth. And then I look. Into mouth, out of mouth. And now the sensation is not in the eye. The sensation is in the spine. And in everything comes good, it activates the middle part of my vertebral column. Close your eyes. It activates Vishuddha, that is my throat. And it activates all my left side of my body. Feel your arms, feel your hands. And also my mandible, my lips. How does it feel, your right side of the mandibles? Open your eyes back. Tulio, Carmen, opinions, how was it?
I feel light. My back. It's just light. Yeah.
Tulio.
I really felt my spine and my throat very strong.
Very strong, huh? Yeah. Now the most important thing, Carmen and Tulio. Myself, I experience in the back. Carmen experienced it in the back. You experience it in the throat. What controls the left side of your body? I'm stopping, I'm not doing it. I'm going to do the right side, but what I wanted is that you feel what are you doing with the hemostasis process now. What is happening with Vishuddha for you emotionally, Tulio?
Choices and worrying about making the right choices.
Have you speaking with somebody regarding these choices?
No, not really. Yes and no, but not satisfied with the answers.
That's where I'm going. Vishuddha was expressing but was not expressing enough. And what you expressed not was embodiment. And the emotional thing comes directly to Vishuddha. Energetically. I leave it like that. Then don't forget to speak what you have to say, to speak what you need to say, but also to embody it, the answers of the people that you are speaking with. If you are speaking with people, they are not hearing you. And everything is about emotions, there, through the throat, through Vishuddha.
Yeah.
And Carmen and myself, we are dealing with the same stupid thing, that is anahat.
Yeah.
Emotions maybe not correspond love, maybe that we are triggering thinking and thinking a lot about how to fix our emotional issues regarding correspondence, love, or a partner. We move emotions, we move our left side. Left side is speaking to us. Now, the most important thing that is telling your system is that you need to take care of yourself in those things, that you don't need on weakness there. Then for Tulio, we need to see and to speak with the correct person. Hear me. I'm deciding this, I'm doing this, I'm feeling like this, I wanted that you hear me. And with us, it's not to be thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about the same stupid shit. You want to be in YouTube this, huh?
It's true.
Okay?
Oh, man.
Now we're going to go to the right and logical aspect, to the actions. And let's try to see what the body is saying to us. And this is homeostasis and this is Tantra. What we are doing with the eyes is called part of the Svajara yoga techniques and part of the yantra techniques of meditation. I place up my left hand in my left eye. I look to the mirror. Chakra base breathing, just clavicular. In and out through the mouth. Very soft. I look to the upwards, to the ceiling. I look to the ground. I look to my right, and really to your right, like you were looking to your shoulder. Then I look to my left shoulder, to the ceiling, to the ground. To the right, towards the left. Ceiling, down, right, left, up, down, right, left, up, down, right, left, down, up, left, right, down, up, left, right, in, up, X down, in right, X to the left, in up, X down, in right, X left, up, down, right, left, up, down, right, left, down, in, up, X, in left, X right, down, up, left, right, down, up, left, right, down, up, left, right, in the middle, hands, close your eyes, drop the head to the back, tense, 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 go back, open your eyes, exhale through mouth. through mouth, out through mouth. Sensations in the physical body, energy moving into the physical body. We come back to the camera. Now, where it moved the energy? Julio?
It was spinning around the top of my head.
My energy is in my left side.
Eh?
It's crazy. It's in my left side. It's just what's going on. Why it went to the left side? It's just pure energy.
Yes, myself, it went to my throat in the back. All my shoulder, on my shoulders and the base of the neck was there. Top of the head. You are thinking too much to take an action in your life, and you are still thinking to take an action in your life. You are taking a major shift that you wanted to do it in your life, and you are not seeing it. You are not seeing it because you already have done you have already decided, but you don't want it to make the action. And you are thinking about to making the action, but you don't dare to make the action. And it's overthinking, thinking how I'm going to be doing it, how I'm going to say it, how I'm going to be working at it. But I know what to do. I'm already know what to do with my life and what to do, but I don't know how to step out and say, okay, let's do it. That's the right side. That's the masculine side, to take the action, to be in assertiveness. You already know what to do. You know the assertiveness, but you're still thinking about it. Why you are thinking it? You already know what is there. And with the left side is the emotional side. I don't have to tell you that you have to take action regarding your emotions and to say, okay, let's do. And it's triggering off your left side. That's what you need to balance. And you need to say, okay, Carmen, let's do it. Do not be afraid. Let's take the action to decide once for all what I wanted to do with my emotions, with my feelings, with my emotional body. My emotional body needs this. Why I don't do it? Why I don't take the action? You need to take the action. But the funny thing about this is that your body knows what to do already. And it's compensated. And it's putting the energy there because you need to take action there. And in myself, shoulders is trying to take responsibilities that are not mine still, but also I'm not speaking my actions. What I do, what I'm thinking is not corresponding yet with my actions. I'm planifying too much, but I'm not making the action. And even I'm making the action, I don't say it. Most of the times, Vishuddha connected to the right side of the brain, sometimes it's procrastination. Because I know I'm doing it a little bit and then I sabotage myself and it stays there, just in the speaking. I don't put the action. I just speak. I try to do it, but I don't take the action. It stays there. If I minded to speak it and I don't take the action, well, my body's trying to balance there. But also it's going to my shoulders. No? There's a whole area that is kinesiology, and there's a lot of aspects of the energy regarding the reality of yourself, psychological and psychoenergetical. Then what we did is just pranayams through the eyes. And through the eyes is we are seeing the reality and we see what is happening in our lives, but we put a blind. And the eyes are connecting directly to this logical aspect of us, this rationalization. and the energy goes where it has to go. And it's just a way to help yourself to say, okay, fuck that, I have to do it. I have to see, I'm seeing it already, I saw it already, then my body's telling me what to do. Which aspect of my life I have to balance. And you're creating homeostasis. And why? Because if I'm asking maybe Carmen, well, inner organs regarding emotional issues are going to be stocked. Digestive system, maybe kidneys, and maybe the bladder, and maybe the way she's detoxing herself. And if I'm telling you headaches, not good at sleeping, overthinking, circadian system, I overeat. When I overthink, I overeat. A lot of sugar.
Yes.
And that's life. But now I'm going to bring you to you consciousness and awareness. When I'm feeling that I need sugar because I wanted to compensate a little bit having not thinking about emotional issues, I go and take sugar. Immediately. A piece of bread, a cookie, or something. But now I decided instead of that, I'm going to be drinking water and eat a piece of fruit. Not a whole complete fruit, just a piece of it. I say, okay, you want sugar? I will have sugar. And then I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to think that I'm resolving the issue. I know what to do. But every time that I'm doing that, I'm doing it less. And instead of having sugar all the time, then I have water. Then I'm overthinking. Okay, no, I'm going to be putting music and I'm going to doing some kind of meditation regarding music. I don't want to think. I know what to do, but I don't have the possibilities to make the action because this stupid COVID. And I cannot say what I need because I need to protect the other person that doesn't have to hear what I have to hear because the other person is in a different context. And what I have doesn't have to affect him. Then stop doing that. Then come to yourself. And be brave in yourself and root yourself. And then I'm starting to change. I saw my reality and then I started to change the things that can affect me. And then once I change the things that can affect me, then stomach is going down. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy what I'm doing, even though I'm by myself emotionally, but also I'm not overthinking about what the other people will say. This is me. This is my life. I manage my life from here, but also biological, but also what I eat, but also what I do. Then I don't get sick. And then I balance my whole immune system. I balance my whole endocrine system and my metabolism because everything is linked. Then it's very important that we started to do breathwork, yoga, ritualism, meditation, sacred sexuality, and then put it and help yourself. If I don't have somebody, touch, allow to touch yourself. Feeling, who is me? Oh, this is me. I'm happy with myself. Emotionally. If I cannot speak what I need, grab a notebook and then write it down. Write it. Put colors. You are a beautiful artist. Beautiful colors in what you have grown. And then, once you grow, then put a little bit of music, what you like, and then read it to you. And read it with embodiment that you are saying to the people if they are not hearing what you need to hear. Say, okay, X person, this is it. Boom, 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 boom. This is the way I feel. This is what I wanted to do. Ta, 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 ta. I hope that you hear it energetically. And I'm going to rip off the paper. And then it's gone. That is not bothering me no more. There's different ways to integrate ritualistic what we are worried about. The other thing is that if I'm missing a person and there's a thought that is troubling me, I can do a meditation. We are going to be closing with that. Now, if you have somebody that is troubling you, and if you have something that is troubling you, a circumstance or a person that is here in the mind, in the monkey mind, or is in me, in my heart, and it's troubling, I don't know what to do, and it keeps coming, that thought, that thought, that thought. We are going to do an exercise that is very nice. Mm-hmm. Ready to do it?
Yes. Yes.
Close your eyes, vertebral column straight forward. Squeeze your perineum, root yourself. There's music. Move your diaphragm in order to synchronize it with your breathing. That means that your breathing is deep, in through nose, out of mouth. Your tongue is in the hard palate, the tip of the tongue. My shoulders are relaxed. My eyes, very gentle, are going to move to the top of the head. And in the top of the head, I imagine that I opening a little bit of a hole. And I'm feeling, I'm pulsing. The hole is the size of my fist. A little bit smaller maybe. And I'm going to leave it open. That hole is connecting to my physical body, to every cell of it. It's connecting to my energetical body, all the particles that move, all the electromagnetic energy that moves, all the pranic energy that moves, all the connections that are moving, electricity. That hole is open. Now, I'm going to connect it to my heart and to my left side of myself. And I'm going to be allowing that emotional body is being receptive there. I'm going to inhale deep through the nose. I hold the breathing. Think about the circumstance that it's keeping you thinking. Exhale very gentle through the nose. Hold the breathing. Breathe in. Put a little bit of tension on your tongue, a little bit of tension in your eyes. Now think about the person and the problem that you wanted to get rid of in your mind. Exhale very gentle through nose. Inhale through nose deep. Now think about the circumstance, about the person, and that image and the person is above your head. You are going to disintegrate it with pixels. Inhale very gentle through nose. The person, the circumstances are disintegrated above your head. Inhale through nose. Has different colors, heart, different shapes, and you're going to allow it to come inside your head. Very slow, very slow. Start to exhale very slow. And you're going to place it up in your heart. You are going to close your head. There. Open your chest, your shoulders to the back. Feel the sensation and integration of this energy. That is image and are your thoughts. It's only energy. I don't need this energy because I have integrated this energy. And I'm going to start to dissolve it in my body. Follow my breathing. Squeeze your perineum completely until the last time that I breathe in when I'm telling you. Follow my breathing. Open your chest, shoulders to the back. Smile. There's no thoughts, there's only energy. I'm not worried. Drop the head to the back. Inhale. Hold it. Tense your body. Smile. Dissolve everything. Dissolve every thought. Dissolve every emotion that is triggering. Come back. Exhale through mouth. Very gentle your breathing. In through mouth, out through mouth. Very gentle in your own way. Start to move your body. And start to open your eyes. A really beautiful smile. And how do you feel, Tulio, Carmen?
Wow.
I want
Amazing.
to stay like this. Sorry, Tulio. I want to stay like this. Oh, wow. What a beautiful.
Yeah, I want to live like this for the rest of my life.
What a beautiful sensation. When we finish, I'm going to continue like this. I'm just going to stay like that.
And the funny thing is that you absorb the worry. What it troubles you is pure energy. And the most important thing that you should know about this is when we are thinking about these issues and these people, we are giving energy. Do they deserve the energy? Do the circumstances deserve the energy? I'm creating a reality that is there. And that reality is bothering me on not only my thoughts, but it's bothering me my physical and energetical body and emotional body. And then I'm not functioning. But instead of saying, that's what I'm feeding up, and that reality is feeding up of myself. No, bring that reality, feed up that reality, make it yours. Okay, you don't control me, I control. And you are inside. And whatever energy that I have given to you now is back to me, and it makes me happy. If the circumstance I can control it, I put energy. If the circumstance I cannot control, don't put energy. Because your energy that has to be in your physical body to embody it, then it's creating an unbalance. And that unbalance, you don't want it in your life. Then what I'm bringing is that energy that I'm putting outside, inside. And this is, I create my own reality. I don't deserve more. I don't deserve that. Because I'm creating that. Maybe the circumstance or the people around the circumstance, even they don't know what is happening. And you are like, and there's a seed and there's a struggling, you don't talk, you don't feel, and then the persons are keep walking, the circumstance is still there, and you are like, what? How stupid am I to give a value energy that is mine, that it belongs to me, and that I can do something else with it. And then it won't worry my physical body. It won't affect me, my intestine. It won't affect my heart. It won't affect me that I'm down in a bad mood. No, no, no. Then integrate it, eat it, expand it, make it happy. Then no more toast, no more monkey mind outside of my reality. Don't create realities that do not belong to you. Let the people be there. Let the circumstance be there. If I can do it and I can fix it, yes. If I can fix the other person, but I cannot fix the other person or the circumstance. If I can fix it, then I do it. Then, okay, come. Or I go to the circumstance and I say it. Okay, this is it, this is it. Okay, I can do it. I can do this, I can do that. In order to fix it, I can. If you talk with the person, talk. If he or she doesn't hear, fuck. Okay, I say it. Okay, it's done. Close the curtains. I close the curtains. Okay, come to my own reality. What I need, what I have to do, what I have to do for myself, and create your own reality and put the efforts in what you really need. Remember, homeostasis and all the bad things that happen in our body are related to our thoughts and what we are worried about, but also what is over there outside. And reality, all those problems that affect our immune system and our metabolism is because thinking. And that's also connected to what I inherited. Father, mother, family, ethics things, all these things. But it depends on you what you give energy to. Okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And there's a reason why we were the three of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing is casual.
Nothing is casual. There's casualties. Thank you very much, because I prepared something about homeostasis completely different. But seeing the both of you, I say no. Then I have to take advantage of these two exercises that I have.
Great. Thank
And
you,
this
Anand.
homeostasis, try to do it. Try to balance your own reality, and that's it.
We will for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Carmen.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Tulio.
you.
I'm
Thank
going
you.
to stop the recording, and now, okay.